Hey guys, Chef Jason Hill here, and I'm really excited. My mother-in-law was recently up in Nova Scotia and was able to bring home some of this canned lobster. And you know, if you're thinking about doing something with lobster meat, sometimes people think of a lobster bisque, but when you just have the meat, you can't really do a bisque because you need to have the shells from the lobster to create your soup stock. And so what I'm gonna do today is a lobster roll. They're really popular up in Nova Scotia and Maine. So let's get started. All right, I'm so excited to try this because this is supposed to be really good lobster meat. And basically what they do is they trap the lobster, cut them up, cook the meat, they can it, and freeze it all within a few hours after the lobster's pulled out of the ocean. All right, come and check this out. We're gonna open this guy up. Woo! All right, it's very important to keep this frozen up until you're going to use it. And I had thawed this in the refrigerator for about a day and a half. Oh gosh, the aroma, I can just smell lobster meat. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's lobster, it's the meat from the claws. I had no idea. So yeah, there we go. So what I think I'm gonna do here, I think I'm gonna take these guys and maybe just cut them up into little pieces because you don't wanna shred this. You want these chunks of lobster meat in your rolls. When you take a bite of it, you're just getting that huge chunk of lobster. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is just drain this into a colander. I'm just gonna kind of pick it out. There are some pieces in here that look a little shredded. I'm not gonna touch those, I'll leave those whole. But we will cut up some of these bigger claws. I'll just cut this guy into thirds, slide him over to our pile. This can was 11.5 ounces of lobster meat, which is, you know, under a pound. All right, now I'm just gonna transfer the meat into a mixing bowl. And let's doctor up our mayo. And all we're gonna do here, super simple. We're gonna do the juice of 1/2 a lemon to about a 1/4 cup of mayo. You get about a teaspoon of lemon juice in there. You don't have to, but I'm gonna hit it with just a dash of Tabasco. And we'll mix that up real good. Next, I'm gonna fine dice 1 stalk of celery. And we're just gonna place this into the bowl. Then I went out to the garden, got a little bit of tarragon we're gonna chop up, and some chives. And if you don't have chives, you can use green onion. And probably want about a tablespoon here. And I'm gonna save some, reserve some for a little bit of the garnish once this roll's all put together. All right, we're gonna start with a couple of drops of the mayo. We don't wanna add too much. You don't wanna go in here mixing like a madman. You just kinda wanna fold this mayo and everything together. Just a nice lightly coated lobster meat is what we're looking for. And then finally, I'm gonna add a pinch of kosher salt. Not a whole bunch, because the lobster meat is packed in brine, which has salt. And some fresh cracked black pepper. Maybe about a 1/4 teaspoon. And then let this chill covered in your refrigerator for at least an hour or even overnight. A traditional lobster roll is served on hot dog buns, but I figured, you know, we're not making hot dogs, so I went down to my local bakery today and picked up these fresh bolillo rolls. And we're gonna cut into this guy so we can serve it like a hot dog bun style. I'm gonna put some room temperature butter on it. You can either toast this in your oven, toaster oven, or if you're like me, I'm gonna go put it on the grill. All right, let's toast this guy up real quick. Whew, yeah. Toasted rolls. What do you see, sugar? There we go. All right, let's build our roll. Going big. Okay, and then I just like to garnish with a little bit of the leftover chive, and I threw a little bit of lemon zest in there as well. And then you can serve it with a side of salt and vinegar chips. Woohoo! All right, there you have it, lobster roll. Hope you enjoy it if you try it. And as always, thanks for tubing in. That is really good. Oh, man. All right, there you have it, a traditional